What is called the long cycle in the kettlebell world. It's pretty much 2 exercises in one, done over and over again. The first one is a clean, and the second one is a push press. Clean is going from here to here. Here, here. This takes practice. What I'm not doing is doing a full swing and then letting the kettlebell land on my forearm like this. Instead, what I'm thinking about is creating a J shape. The kettlebell goes through my legs and it comes more vertical. And at a certain point, I let go and slide my hand into this position. See how it's on a diagonal? And how the bell rests on the forearm? With my wrist straight instead of cocked back. So that just takes a little bit of practice. Once I'm in what's called the rack position, I'm going to do a push press. A strict press. I'm using a 45-pound bell here. Is just going up without using the legs. A push press is where I use a partial squat and a leg drive, lift off my heels, and drive it into the air. And then when I bring it down, people probably do this differently, but when I bring it down, I land in that somewhat partial squat again to absorb the weight. And then from there, I would go into my clean, and then ultimately my press. And people will do this for 10, 12, 15 minutes in competition. Work for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 reps, even more. It's an endurance and strength competition. So find a bell that works for you. I'm not going to start you off with 40, 50 reps. I'll start you off with something around 10 or so. This way you can nail down your form. And it's like anything else, a skill. Build it up over time. It'll get smoother and smoother. Just keep putting in the reps and focusing on those little details. How your breath is, the knee bend, catching it cleanly, all that sort of jazz. And just be careful, because as you go down your set, your form might get sloppy. So you either might have to slow down and, for example, pause at the rack position for a little while, or you might have to pause at that overhead press position, catch your breath, regroup, and then ultimately go into your next set. So keep yourself safe throughout the sets. Form over function.